All right, congratulations, you've made it to the final, and frankly, the most pivotal stage of your Enterprise AI Build Challenge. Let's dive straight into this explainer so we can make sure your final submission really shows off that engineering mindset of yours. Because look, this submission form isn't just some place to drop a few URLs. It's your absolute best chance to show the review panel your thinking process, your architectural decisions, and your true enterprise capabilities. Here's the baseline expectation, and it's a big one. Build an enterprise solution, not just an AI demo. The review panel at MODUS Enterprise Transformation Intelligence wants to see you solve a genuine business problem. We're not looking for a basic chatbot interface just taped together, We are evaluating exactly how you engineered your solution, how you designed the underlying architecture, and crucially, how well you can articulate those complex design decisions. To make sure you hit every mark, we're going to quickly walk through 5 key pillars: the final submission step, your core application assets, enterprise architecture, designing the AI intelligence, and finally, the live technical validation. All right, let's start with section 1, the final submission step. So first impressions matter, right? The form kicks off with your personal details and your assignment selection. You'll drop in your basic contact info, your reference ID, and pick your specific assignment track, like the 100 Process Intelligence Engine or the Enterprise AI Research Agent. This instantly grounds the reviewers in exactly what kind of intelligence system you've built, so definitely make sure this foundational data is perfectly accurate right out of the gate. Moving right along to section 2, your core application assets. This is where we gather the tangible, operational proof of all your hard work over the course of this challenge. You absolutely have to make sure all your links are perfectly accessible. Trust me, you do not want a broken permission setting ruining your submission. And pay very close attention to your 10 to 15-minute walkthrough video on YouTube or Loom. You need to build the video following the instructions precisely. Use that time to explicitly walk us through your end-to-end workflow, your code base, and your business logic. A well-documented solution just demonstrates immense professionalism. Next up is section 3, enterprise architecture. We really want to see how your solution builds a rock-solid foundation that can actually survive and scale out in the real world, not just on your local machine. A well-designed enterprise AI application separates its concerns. So how did you structurally separate your user experience from your business logic? How is your data management split from your security and governance? It isn't just about listing off the tech stack you chose. It's about proving you can design a truly modular, maintainable system with distinct layers. This brings up a really crucial point on the form. You have to explicitly explain the boundary of your processing workflow. Think of it like drawing a line in the sand. Which decisions are handled by traditional hard-coded software logic, and which ones rely on dynamic AI reasoning? How exactly does the data flow? What's happening before and after the AI generates a response? You really need to map this boundary out clearly. On top of that, the panel heavily evaluates your overall software engineering quality. We're talking clean architecture, reusable components, dynamic data handling, and robust error handling. Look, if your app just crashes on a bad input, or if it literally can't cite its sources for a claim the AI made, that's a major red flag. We absolutely need to see explainable AI and scalable designs that can actually support future enterprise growth. All right, let's hit section 4, designing the AI intelligence. This is where you prove you can think way beyond just pinging a basic API endpoint. Honestly, using a large language model is just the tip of the iceberg. The form is going to ask you to map out your entire AI workflow. How does your application pull in knowledge? How do you ensure the AI's responses are based on actual available information rather than just making assumptions? You're going to need to explain your vector searches, your knowledge graphs, and how you manage context. You'll even be asked about reusability, like if we completely swapped out your industry domain, what specific changes would your AI design need? Now, as part of your AI documentation, you're also going to complete an AI usage declaration. You'll need to declare exactly how much of your codebase relied on AI coding assistance. And hey, whether you used ChatGPT, Claude, GitHub Copilot, Cursor, or Windsurf, that is 100% fine. We actually want you leveraging these modern tools. But, and this is a massive but, here is the crucial caveat. We are assessing your understanding, not whether you used AI tools. You are entirely responsible for explaining and defending every single line of code, every architectural trade-off, and every implementation approach. Basically, if an AI wrote it, you still own it. And that brings us to our final pillar, Section 5, the live technical validation. For shortlisted candidates, This is the grand finale. During this live review session, you basically step directly into the shoes of a consultant. You're going to walk the panel through your live application, dive deep into your source code, break down your data model, and thoroughly discuss your design trade-offs. Remember, the strongest submissions aren't always the most complex ones. They're the ones where the candidate can clearly, confidently explain the why behind their work.
Just a quick word of warning here, though. Prepare for the unexpected. The review panel might just throw completely new business scenarios or inject fresh data into the conversation right on the fly. You need to be agile enough to explain exactly how your architecture would adapt to those curveballs in real time. This is the ultimate test of your modular enterprise design. Before you finally smash that submit button, you'll reach the final declaration. You'll formally check a few boxes, stating that yes, this is your own work, you understand every major component, and you are fully ready to explain your architecture under technical validation. You'll also get a chance to reflect on the most difficult parts of the challenge and what you learned from them. Be honest here, it really shows us how you think and how you grow as an engineer.
So, as we wrap up this explainer, I want to leave you with one final question. Are you ready to think beyond the code and truly defend your intelligent enterprise design? The MODUS Enterprise AI Build Challenge is all about finding professionals who can solve complex business challenges with incredible architecture and thoughtful AI. Double-check your links, finalize those docs, and submit with total confidence. We literally cannot wait to see what you've built.